Yo, yo, what's good? What is good, yo? I got good news today. I love getting good news, man. I got a I got invited to do a museum exhibit. All right, trying to go over social media at the end of the day. Somebody tagged me in a post promoting my T-shirts. That's what's up. I got to tell one of my homies that I actually got this museum invite. That Everhart finally offered me an exhibit. Ain't that some dope shit? The dopest. I need to tell Chris too. Okay, let me just do this. Nice. So we have one of our local museums, one of the more well-known museums, um, offered me an exhibit. So I got the email earlier today, and the new director says that she just got the position about 3 weeks ago, and the staff gave me your card and advised me to contact you, which is dope because apparently the last director of the museum resigned, but I guess my name was already floating around before she left the museum as to potential candidates for upcoming museum exhibits. And so I guess the director left her with at least some plans and agendas going forward, so she wouldn't have to scramble and organize so much stuff on the fly. So that's pretty dope. That 'cause I asked about having a museum exhibit there years ago, and I guess no one was taking me as a serious artist. But now they are. I don't know why. I don't like the look of that for some reason. I might have to fix that. And damn, I got a lot of paint on my palette that I may not be able to use for what I want to work on today. This is the tragedy of being an artist, because me personally, I waste a lot of paint. I ain't gonna lie. I try to use my paint sparingly so that I don't waste a lot of paint, but I still always use paint. So let's clean this up. And I was just working on this palette yesterday, and some of the colors are already dry, which completely destroys the myth that, oh, oil paints take so long to dry. I mean, that's a matter of opinion and perception, because damn, man, I could have used that something. Oh well, it's going into the waste basket now. All right. Yo, Scotland, what's up? How's it going, Mark? Appreciate you tuning in to the stream. Uh, Two questions. What time of day is it for you in Scotland right now? And what is your weather looking like? It's right now for us, it is 3:28 in the evening or afternoon, and our weather is pretty good. We started out with a rainy ass day. It was really gray, cloudy, and rainy for like more than half the day. But around like 1, 2 o'clock, the rain stopped and the sun started coming out. So it's actually really nice outside now. So that's a plus. I'm trying to organize this workstation so I can actually get some shit done. I need my photo references here. So I'm just gonna load up with my same red that I've been using. Yeah, I really think I may, for this piece, I don't normally complete the background first. But on this piece, I think I'm gonna have to do the entire red in the background first. Almost 8:30 and it's raining. I guess you're in for the evening, you know? Yep. Hope you had a good day. Hope your day was productive. I think we may get some more rain this week. It's Tuesday. April showers bring May flowers, and May flowers bring pilgrims. Are you like a political science junkie or a do you like pay attention to world politics and geopolitics and stuff? Cause shit is crazy everywhere in the world right now. Not really. That's almost a positive thing. Once you get caught up in all these politics and politicians and presidents and prime ministers and shit, man, the world just seems like such a bleak place to be right now. Because all of our world leaders just lie to us and fucking shoot rhetoric at us and then turn around and deceive us with their plans and agendas. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. A lot of these packs need to be squeezed down. You have any opinions? Bud Smoke, what's good, bro? You have any opinions on Putin? in the invasion of Ukraine. Shit's getting crazy over there, man. China putting all their citizens back on some weird kind of lockdown again. Um, there was somebody threw a smoke grenade on the subway and started shooting people in New York. Just smoke weed and forget about the rest of the world, bruh. Just look, man. Stay in your own little comfort zone. Keep your peace and your zen. Smoke that bud and let everybody else kill each other and slaughter each other all they want, man. There ain't a lot we can do about it anyway. You know, once again, because these world leaders, they have an agenda, and no matter what the little people do, they're gonna continue on their course of action. So I don't know, until there is like a mass awakening and a lot of people decide to stand up to the power structure. The Ukraine started their own war. Yo, that's something I didn't realize either, that East and Western Ukraine have a conflict. So like it's just like East and West Berlin, how they separated Berlin with the wall. But now Eastern and Western Ukraine aren't getting along with each other, kind of like North and South Korea. It's the weirdest dynamic in a country. And I think fucking Western Ukraine is also shooting missiles and rockets at Eastern Ukraine, and then Russia is coming in and with tanks and troops, and so it's like this weird clusterfuck of events that have been simmering underneath the surface for a long time that has just finally erupted, and now the rest of the world wants to take notice. Like I said, this thing has been this pot has been about to boil over for a long time now. And so some people some people don't really stand with either side. Obama started a lot of proxy wars, and then he goes in the Middle East and all this shit with fucking the last phase of Operation Freedom Iraq and all that shit in Yemen and fucking um that bullshit that Hillary pulled too, yo. Yo, Puff, what's up, bro? And so I don't know if the big O was smoking weed in the White House. You know, I wasn't there with him. I know he brought a lot of dudes from the hood over to play basketball one time. So when dudes from the hood come over to play basketball, somebody gonna have a blunt. I'm just saying. I mean, this isn't hyperbole or anything. Like, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic, but dudes from the hood who play basketball, somebody smoked weed, and they were at the White House. So it's not far-fetched to say he smoked weed in the White House. It's not far-fetched to say that. It's not beyond, you know, like, it's not beyond my comprehension. But I'm just saying, I wasn't there, you know? And he didn't admit it. Like Clinton. Clinton admitted smoking weed, but he had stipulations he didn't inhale. It was in a different country. It was on a holiday, you know? So he had a whole line of stipulations why he smoked weed. But he did admit to it. You know, Elon Musk, he hit the blunt with Joe Rogan on camera. You know, this is known. These are known facts. But Obama, I tell you this, I wouldn't put it past him. I'm pretty sure Obama had a dude. I wouldn't put it past him, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker lips look a little too black. You know what I'm saying? When your lips like this, lips start getting dark brown like that, you know what that come from, right? It come from hitting too many doobies, man. Yo, Clint had the weed and the blowjobs. You're an old smoker, butthead. If you know about the blowjobs. You know what I'm saying? These young cats don't remember when presidents can just get their dick sucked and just everybody be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Take it back to the Clinton days. Motherfucker smoke weed, play the saxophone, got some head in the Oval Office. Motherfucker pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But he did have that crime bill, yo. Fucked a lot of people up too, man. The Clinton crime era fucked a lot of people up, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was still in the fucking 90s. Damn, that shit seems so long ago. The 90s. Wow. And yeah, everybody said Clinton was the fucking man. And she kept the dress. She ain't want to take it to the dry cleaners. Or pour a little bit of Dawn dish detergent on it or nothing. That bitch kept that shit for evidence and then wrote a book about it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Fellatio is not the same as penetration of the vaginal orifice. So technically, no matter how many times you see me in and out of her mouth, what did he say? No matter how many times you see me in and out of her house, there's no way that she can have a baby out of her mouth. I'm not the father. And old crooked Hillary stuck by his side, yo, the whole time. Should have pulled a Drake. Drake said, I'm just hide the baby. I ain't gonna tell nobody about this shit. Drake said, a baby? Who, my baby? Oh yeah, I got a son. I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but since this shit out now, yeah, I don't fuck with his mom like that no more though. You know what I'm saying? Bitch crazy. Bitch want my Drake money. Oh, that's what Drake do? If these little motherfuckers survive that, he need to be born. And put that in your pussy, bitch. Not getting me. See, if I was super famous like that, fucking around on bitches, man, look, man, I'm coming in my hand every time. I'm pulling out, I'm coming in my hand, then I'm gonna wash my hands, nigga. They ain't getting these babies. Anybody getting these children? Oh. Where that hand sanitizer? Wash my hands off real quick. Where the soap water? They gone. Down the drain. You ain't getting no baby from me. Alright. I really feel like I got everything squared away. I got some clean paper towels here. I got my palette with my colors on it. Okay, girl was a porn star. Oh shit! If you wearing a condom and then you pull out and then you take the condom off, same thing. Either you put some hot sauce in the condom, or you come in your hand, go wash the children down the drain. They all kind of ways to dispose of the babies before they become babies. Yo, Pusha T hurt him real bad, yo, and he ain't had no comeback. Well, he did one comeback, didn't it? That shit wasn't hard though. That shit, his comeback wasn't hard. Like he ain't Pusha T slapped that motherfucker. Like he ain't slapped back. He just said some shit. Basically saying you hating on me because I got money and all the bitches want me. No, nigga, we hating on you because you a fucking cornball, nigga. And you only sell because of the women. Like niggas don't really bump your shit, bro. I have not ever in my life listened to an entire Drake album. Not once. I've only heard his singles. If that shit was on a video or on a radio somewhere, or I'm around people and they're playing a Drake song, that's the only way I've ever heard Drake. I never searched out his music like, I wonder if Drake dropped some new shit. Drake ain't body Meek neither. Yeah, that shit ain't work, man. I don't even think he really bodied motherfucking Meek Mills, yo. And I don't even like Meek Mills. I've never listened to an entire Meek Mills album. I just haven't. And he's from Philly, and I love Philly niggas because I'm from Philly. So and that's what I say. It's for the women. Drake make music for girls. Drake make music for girls, man. Are really emotional niggas. Drake is for really emotional niggas. Y'all heard what Yolandi and Ninja, and they white. Yolandi Vessa and Ninja from Diane Wood. You heard what they said about Drake? Yo, they tell this the they tell the fucking funniest story. I don't know why. My internet buffering hard as shit. I hope I ain't pulling too much shit right now. I really think I'm pulling too much. Pulling too much bandwidth up this shit. Anybody ever heard the Diane Wood Drake story? I made my girl listen to it, yo. Cause it's funny as shit. And this is really what I think about Drake too, like I wouldn't even want to go do that shit. Ninja presents Banana Pudding. Paris Hilton, FaceTime me. Always when your phone rings, it says Paris Hilton. Hold on. Let me turn this Bluetooth off. Turn this Bluetooth on. If y'all ain't never listened to Diane Antwoord, you gotta listen to some Diane Antwoord, yo. Somebody in an interview, somebody asked Ninja, it was like, so what does Diane Antwoord stand for? He was like, the answer. And the interviewer said, the answer to what? He's like, to everything. I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's crazy. Presents Banana Pudding.
Paris Hilton FaceTime me. Always when your phone rings, it says Paris Hilton.
And he got on a Wu-Tang shirt.
You have to answer, see what's happening in the morning. She's like, lit. What are you doing? I'm in fucking bed. Where are you? And she's like, wasted. There's Kanye West, and I was like, is that Kanye West? And then Kanye's like, on FaceTime with me, I'm like, whoa, it's Kanye West. It's freaking weird. I went through to his house. Kanye had like the big dopest house on the block. It's like stuck up kind of white area, like probably like, oh my god, the rappers have moved in. White area with horses. And he had like a whole Jurassic Park kind of fucking swimming pool. So I went around and up to the back because they were expecting me, and Kanye was pacing on the lawn. Kanye was like, I went and sat by the pool on my own, waiting to finish. I didn't even know why he wanted to speak to me. I thought about music, maybe, because I make music, I'm a rapper. He started talking about my graffiti that I do. I wasn't really listening. I was trying to work him out. I was like, you're strange, dude. I was wearing basketball sneaks. He's like, you want to go shoot some hoops next door? I'm like, yeah, you know, cool. So then he said, oh, we're just going to go shoot some hoops next door at Drake's house. And I was just like,
oh,
whoa, that is so we were touring Australia with Drake. I didn't know that much about him, and I heard started from the bottom. I was like, fuck, what the fuck track is this? She's like, this is Drake. I was like, this is Drake. And like I was freaking out because I thought it was some like ghetto rapper. So hard. And then I saw the video, and then I was like, kind of killed my boner for that track. And then we wanted to go see Drake. What's the show like? We were on an interview, and the guy said, oh, you know, what are you guys gonna go check out? Yolanie's like, I'm gonna go for Drake. And she's like, doesn't go watch anything. She's super fussy. So we asked, can we like watch from the stage or in the pit? Drake's management were like, no, he's nervous. Yolania's like, how are we gonna see the show? I was like, okay, I've got an idea. And I took my shirt off, and I showed everyone how to make ninja masks out of their shirt. We went and stood in the audience and watched. This is like the worst show I've ever seen. It was all in white. His white sneakers, white denims, and he'll do like an R&B, like a soft thing. Say, I see you there with this Coca-Cola shirt, and you'll be like, I see you there in the wheelchair. If you do that trick, you know, it lasts. Be like, ah, 50 people like notice me. Got a good track, but the live show was just like, Yolandi was just super pissed off. People are gonna think I like Drake. I thought it'd be kind of funny. I knew her code for a phone, so I opened Instagram and I found this thing on the internet which had a picture of Drake. It was like a funny like meme that said, I'm a massive faggot, and I posted it on Yolandi's Instagram just for fun. And then Jesus Christ, Billboard magazine the next day, front cover, World Star Hip Hop front cover. Chappie hadn't come out yet. Sony like removed us from the marketing campaign. Then we're on tour every single day with Drake and his crew. Every time we walk into any hotel, everyone's like, it's fucking them again. So, you know, that happened. Back to the future, as the gates are closing, I'm walking into Drake's property now. I was waiting to think, does he know what happened?
Yo, he tells the craziest story though. Like, they actually go play basketball with Drake after they posted on Twitter, Drake is a massive fag. Because his show was so fucking soft and moist and all for the women. Oh, I see you. And he's up there doing this little R&B shit and like, yeah. Yo, they was so disappointed in that nigga. He was like, this is fucking Drake? Like, Yeah. So that's why I mean, that's not the reason, but I can agree. Like, I think his music is just too soft. I remember when he first came out, too, and, like, one of my homies was on it real hard. It's like, oh, man, you gotta listen to some Drake, man. And this is Drake. Yeah, he been out for a while, yo, so I didn't have any way to, like, stream music or shit back then, so it was just like, you either go copy a CD or you watch TV, or you can, you look them up on YouTube or something. But I ain't, like, once again, I had never searced for this motherfucker's music. Then when I heard, like, whatever one of his earlier singles was, I was like, nah, I'm good. Just hearing that motherfucker voice. And he got, like, I know Lil Wayne put him on and whatnot, and like, early on, he really did, like, try to compete with Wayne's flow, but it's all good, bro. And then kind of find out he got to write. He be having people help him write his shit, and it's just like, Yeah, I'm not a Drake fan. I say I listen to that cat before I listen to Drake. The dude telling the story, Ninja. I actually bought 2 of their albums. So I know about Die Antwoord and their music, and I spent money on their material, yo. Drake never spent money with that nigga. Simple as that, yo. But yeah, he got a big ass fan base, and a lot of people love him, yo.
To quote, proclaim their identity publicly as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer or questioning, intersex, pansexual, asexual, or any category I've left out, unquote. A mother then pulls her young son, 4 years old it turns out, onto the stage to announce that he's really a girl. But the poor child has no interest in being paraded around like his mother's show pony, so he hands the microphone back, saying that he doesn't want to do it. Mother takes it upon herself to come out on her son's behalf, informing the audience that her son, Phoenix, would, quote, like you to know that she's a girl and she prefers she and her pronouns. This apparently familiar ritual, the pastor hands the child a pink flower as the congregation repeats its creepy affirmation in unison, quote, may you be well, safe, and whole. We honor you exactly as you are. Of course, that's the exact opposite of what they're really doing.
That's crazy. That's really scary. Damn. All right. Anyway, we gotta get some painting done this afternoon. This is a work evening. What I was gonna do? Oh, turn the Bluetooth off on the phone. Turn the Bluetooth back on the iPad. There it is. So I've been working on like making beats completely from scratch on GarageBand, like with no loops or samples or anything. It's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, I can't play it too loud because my girl should be off work by now. Yo, are you off? Are you still in here? You off work? So this is my lead right here, yo. And I did this right here. that shit in the pitch. So I did that whole one from scratch. I did this one from scratch. definitely has a lot more work to do, but I like it. I gotta do a different sound though, cause oh no, both of them sound the same. But I don't know, it was just easier for me to create that sound. I gotta do something a little more challenging. And like I didn't know it had like a beat pad like right on the in the app, yo. It's not the best greatest beat pad. I'm not a real producer, so I don't know what the best greatest beat pad is, but there's a beat pad in there. And I was like, oh shit, I did not know this was here. It lets me try to mess with the beat pad. And then I remember that I really don't have rhythm. And so I can't really make beats that well. Not from scratch. I can rhyme. I can rhyme on beat for the most part if I try real hard. And that takes a certain amount of rhythm. But then that's not creating the music itself. Like that part takes a whole different level of skill and rhythm and just a different way of hearing sounds. And I don't have that shit naturally, though. So this is gonna be a little struggle project. But I told you that's what I was gonna do though, man. I was just trying to learn the program enough to see like all the different features and aspects of this shit. Now that I've had it for some months now, like it's really fun just to make music. But understanding how to compose the music itself is like a fun thing. And so now I'm making videos for my job. And so I just put together these like quick 2-minute videos and um, just splice a bunch of pictures together and edit the and just edit the sound on it. And so I started using my own music for the videos, which I thought was a cool idea. And I was trying to make some new music for my next work video, and I was just using like the samples, and I was like, I don't know. I know when I was at work, I really couldn't do like what I wanted to. I was like, damn, I should just try to make my own beats for this shit. But I'm definitely not gonna put that much time and effort into like my work videos where I'm like making music from scratch just to use for that. So that's why I say I'll use the sample chords to make like promotional videos and stuff. But for my own stuff, I'm definitely just gonna try to use like more of my own sounds and putting together my own melodies. not the MPC Technique. I don't think the beats are copywritten though. I think they're open rights. If I'm not mistaken, the agreement in GarageBand, the user agreement says you can use that shit. You make If you make music in GarageBand, they give you it's like royalty free. You can use that shit and make money off of it. But then when I loaded one of the earlier beats I made onto my Instagram, and it popped up as this other artist because somebody already used like the main melody sample that I had in mind. Like this guy already used that sound and published it like a couple years ago. And so now it's technically his song. And even when Instagram recognized the music, they gave him credit for it. And then I went to his page just to see, and he's just like me, like a regular little person, not like no big name motherfucker or nothing. But he used that sound and he published it before anybody else published it. So now it's his. But another thing with the even with the pre-recorded loops and samples, you can alter them. You can like you say, change the pitch or speed them up, slow them down. So you can take one of the samples and make it sound different initially. And I started playing around with that. Like there are some samples that are like 8 bars, and I would use the first 4 bars of the sample and splice it out, and then attach it to like the last 4 bars of a different sample, or maybe the first 4 bars of a different sample. And so yeah, it's already pre-recorded samples, but I'm not using it as it was like just loaded up into the app. I chopped it and re-spliced it with something else. So I've done that a couple of times, and I've actually sped up one of the samples I found. I just sped it up a little bit. Boondocks chopped and screwed. Yo, the intro song to the Boondocks was fucking crazy. I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the inspiration that made brothers sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark, so you can know your left from your right. I'm the ballot in the box, the bullet in the gun, and in the glow to let you know to call your brother son. The story has just begun. Oh, I can't remember it like I used to, yo. But that shit, yo, the Boondocks had a dope ass intro. Never, you know what? Who is that performing it? I never really thought about that. Who rapped that shit? Judo, chop, chop, chop. Judo, chop, chop, chop. Oh, Boondocks. Okay. I'm all on you. You got me thinking of all on some other shit. It's all good though. I like it. All right. This painting is really kind of still too wet to work on. Damn it, man. I may have to go out of order with these paintings. Uh, kind of don't like doing that, but and I just put all these colors on this palette, yo. But I really fear that yeah, I'm gonna only be able to get so far on this thing. Like it's still so wet in so many places. Damn, bro. I should have went with my first mind and just started the other painting. Reds and purples take a long time to dry for some reason. Still really haven't figured out like the science behind like the deep reds take forever to fucking dry. Like some of the lighter areas are good, but just soon as I start getting into these deeper reds, like they're still wet, yeah. I'm gonna just wind up like mushing paint around instead of actually applying the colors to where I want it to go. I think I may have to pull off of this. Ay, 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 you son of a bitch. Just dry, motherfucker. Alright. You know what? I really don't want to leave these colors. I just don't want to lose this fucking paint I put on here. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to burn up as much of this paint as I can. And hopefully um hopefully I won't fuck this damn canvas up. I'm trying not to, but y'all know me. I'll fuck a painting up in a minute, bro. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out how fast I fuck up a canvas. telling you now.
He lost pounds in 90 days. I went from 189 pounds to 136 pounds.
Damn, I can't help but feel like I'm fucking this shit up, man. Oh, my mama, like, come on, man. Damn, I wish this paint was so wet.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Booney Mayfield, aka Boondock, and I already know what a lot of y'all are gonna say. Booney, you cut your dreads off, man. You cut your hair, watch you cut your hair, and everything. I just felt like cutting it. That's it. Nah, but for real, man. While I was growing my hair, man, it was a great experience. It was kind of like my spiritual journey and everything. And so, you know, I felt like I achieved everything I wanted to achieve while I was growing my hair. I didn't get them all super long, but you know, it's all good. So today.
I'm gonna have to turn something off in here, man. Cause, you know, my shit is.
Yesterday I was making a beat last night actually, and I wish I would have videotaped it, but I was so much in the zone that I just wasn't even thinking about it. So I'm just gonna show what I did and everything, and I actually may go ahead and show another beat that I had to work on and stuff for this battle that I was in out here in Denver, this live one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to business. Alright, so first I'll go ahead and play the sample. Is what it's all about, but you'll never know till you stretch out your hand. Time stretch is my best friend sometimes. So I had to use a little time stretch. I pitched it down just like one notch. We had the and then just show you just a basic drum track. Yeah, it's a typical boom bap rhythm, and I don't care because I like it.
Boom baps will never go out of style.
Drums right there. And all that basically did was. That's it. So got that part, and then I like this. I just wanted to put that in the beat a little bit. So.
My buffer, yo, bro, just fucking play, bro, play. Ain't nobody had time for this fucking buffer and shit, bro. I'm trying to hear the beats, man. You killing the vibe, YouTube. And my funky ass internet connection. Come on, man. I'm gonna definitely have to get a signal booster. I've been saying that shit for 2 summers, yo. I'm gonna get a signal booster. Still ain't got one of them motherfuckers yet. Word, that shit is just not gonna. Okay, it's just gonna really just shut me out, huh? Lock me up.
The other part that I had to do was I had to make a separate program, and I did some extra filtering. So where you hear these streams.
Jesus Christ. I need my stick. Where I'm working at? Here.
So what I did was filter those so I can layer them in there, and so I played them different from what the sample originally was. So basically, see this part? Alright, so basically what I did.
All right, bro. You know what? iPad ain't hitting on shit right now, yo. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick.
Come from Splice, and you have all the perfect sounds, and you have all the perfect plugins. People don't have to do the grunt work.
So, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Just good hip-hop track for an artist to spit to, and ain't need all that much going on. And I didn't want to put a bass line on it. There's a little bit of bass in there already. And I just like it knocking that way. So, intro, record popping as always. Yeah, so that's that one. Other contestant, we basically had to flip the same sample, so they gave us a sample that I was just not. I love the song, and it's not that I normally flip. So it's a song from Chicago, pretty popular. I played a sample. I did take that snare though, for another drum kit. Basically, I chopped up some parts that I like. Tom Stretch was my friend again, and I pitched it down like crazy. So I had parts right. So I'll show you how I play it real simple. Just it was something like. Delay on it. So as you hear the loop, so that no delay there. Intro. Real quick, got my little niece right here, Ani. Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Hi. Okay, so well, she's been bothering me all day, talking about she wants to make a beat. She can't say uncle yet, so she says gunko. So she's like gunko beats. So you want to make a beat? So see, she already trying to get to beats. Beat. Okay, we're gonna make beats. Dance. Bob your head, girl. Bob your head. Hit it harder. There you go. Get that beat. Play it. There you go. Did you make a beat? Did you make the beat? Say bye. And this is her. See, and she gets mad when she has to finish making the beat. She's bye. Yeah, she can't exactly hit the pads hard enough yet. She's gonna get to it once she gets a little bit more muscle in there. Watch, you'll see. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Booney Mayfield, aka Boom Jack. I hope everybody's new year is starting off fresh and resolutions are being handled and everything. So today I'm gonna go ahead and show 2 beats again. One's from scratch, one is sampled. Let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you what I did. Alright, so basically like I said, the first beat, so it was from scratch. It's a neo soul type of joint, real smooth, sexy. Make you feel like making babies, maybe. I don't know. Show what I played. So got the drums. Of course, I'm quantized. That's how I like it.
That right there. Yo, we're gonna just stick with the straight boom, boom, bap. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go crazy doing a whole lot of craziness. Just boom, boom, bap. And a whole bunch of samples. Check this out. Already did the boom, boom, bap. Simple, right? Then I have a whole bunch of samples in another program, right? So, check it out. I'm gonna play a few of them, not all of them. Crazy is gonna be on make everything cut each other off. All right, this is the setup for the new DVD. The next one is going to be called Supreme the Beatmaker, Sampled and Chopped. So let's have some fun. You can make a beat with anything. It's off, right? Yo, it's off. Just do your 16 levels. Boom, give it a 13, whatever you want to give it. Samples when you just want noise in the background. That's another one, noise in the background. We know where that comes from. You want to try that one? Let's try that one. You already know that's going to work right there. You hear that? You hear that? The horns. I didn't chop it up. I'm making a whole new instrument out of one sample. Listen.
week, a man was arrested. I'm trying to think about it. A man was arrested for servicing himself Southwest flight from Seattle to Phoenix 4 times.
Southwest makes sense.
Well, no, for context, that's only a 2-hour, 48-minute flight.
Wow.
We actually, and by the way, I think we actually have a picture of the man in question. We have the exclusive. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what is this?
He just backdoors it in with the asexual. That's not it at all. Let me read a quote for you. It says, the man in question is accused of masturbating 4 times in the seat next to a female passenger. The woman took pictures of the man while he was asleep and gave them to Phoenix police when she landed.
Wait.
I mean, she's lucky that she caught him when he was sleeping. I mean, after what,
Yeah, time to sleep?
Yeah, after a 24-second refractory period.
Man.
So terrible.
He had time to sleep, guys.
Everything is connected,
Guys.
just so you know. You can't have men beating women in NCAA swimming competitions and videos like you just saw being a part of a school curriculum and not expect serial masturbators on your JetBlue flights.
He just has flying anxiety. And this
Yeah,
is the
exactly.
only way.
Only release.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get some sleep.
His penis was his therapy dog. Look, it has a vest. Now, here's the thing. Of course, that guy should have been punched immediately. Just like remember the Detroit fire crotch bomber? I don't know if you remember right when Barack Obama became president. There was a terrorist who tried to blow up Detroit, which is hysterical, by the way. And he had a bomb in his pants.
The underwear bomb.
Yeah, the underwear bomb.
Blow up Detroit with my underwear.
And what happened is he only ended up blowing up his nether regions, and a black guy, he got punched in the face. This black guy was like, what? Dish. So he thought he was going to die in a blaze of glory for Allah, and instead he blew off his penis and was punched in the face.
He's still alive.
I don't know.
Poor eunuch.
He could never show his face with ISIS again.
Oh my gosh. Just laugh him out of the room.
Strip off his patch. So,
now he could be a female sports.
There you go.
Break all them rules.
Exactly.
Surgery.
And you're muzzled.
He wouldn't be able to do the swimming, though. I mean, you can't trim the body hair enough. Too much drag.
Yeah.
Now, of course, look, I get it. This would be a traumatic experience for the lady, and we feel badly for her. Our heart goes out to her. But the woman has been gracious enough, the woman in question, to share her story with us. I believe we have her on deck, stepping into the show here.
Oh, yeah, here she is. Oh, nice.
Yes.
There she is.
Hi, Steven.
Hello. Hey, can you hear me? First off, we don't want you to be doxxed, but thank you for calling in. Where are you now?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I actually just boarded another flight, so I'm sorry for the noise, but I'm happy to share my story and maybe just, be a source of courage for other ladies out there who have also been seated next to masturbators. It's gross.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. Can you tell us about that a little bit? You're
Yes, yeah, of course. So I was flying from Seattle to Phoenix, and maybe I don't know, 2 minutes into the flight, I start hearing this really weird sound, and oh my god, guys, look.
What's going on? Is that the same guy? Is that the same guy from before?
That's the same guy. Yeah, I'm not flying Southwest again.
Okay.
I'm only flying American from here on out.
Gross.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll pay for Spirit. Thank you for doing. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable.
Blanket so fast.
I don't know.
That's service right there.
Ma'am, can I get a blanket, please? Cover myself right away.
That better have been Economy Plus.
Extra legroom.
Yeah.
It's true.
Otherwise, I get a toe cramp.
There are trade-offs.
I get a toe cramp.
I'm still amazed that he had time to sleep in a 2-hour flight. 4 times and he slept.
Like a baby.
That is some skill.
What in the world? Okay, so look, saying 1 time would have been enough to blow my mind, right? But somebody sitting there 4 times.
If I say the word, if I play Bomberman on my cell phone, they ground the flight. A guy can service himself 4 times, and I mean,
we're good. Keep going.
You don't just at least get the air marshal to lock him in the bathroom.
Well, he was, in all fairness, still wearing his mask.
Oh, okay.
So that was, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Does it count as Mile High Club?
No, not with yourself. It doesn't.
No, I think at 4 times it crosses over.
Was this a dare? Like, was this a bet? Like, all right, I bet you can
How
do
many
it 3
times, bro?
but you can't possibly do it 4 times.
2.5 hours. How many can you crank out? Let's go.
And how much
Guys, you know what? Comment below. Wouldn't you just strike him as hard as you can?
Yes.
Can't we create a law like we'll give you what we call the grace masturbation, 1 time in the air.
No.
But time number 2 or 3.
You gotta experiment. You never know.
Did the flight attendants come over like, sir, excuse me, we're gonna have to
told you.
ask you to stop. The fasten seatbelt sign is on.
Sir, would you like a Diet Coke or maybe some water? You're gonna need water.
That being said, if he grabbed a vape, pen, if he grabbed his Juul, they would have kicked him off and grounded the flight.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit.
I guess that's it then, huh?
Yeah.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, David Muir.
Good afternoon. We're coming on the air with breaking news here in New York City shortly after noon here in the east after a subway shooting during rush hour. More than a dozen people injured, rushed to the hospital. All this playing out in Brooklyn. The suspect did get away. ABC News has learned that the NYPD has informed the feds that police have sent out a description of the suspect and that investigators so far are assessing this as a coordinated attack. The motive remains unclear. They did not address whether there could be accomplices or what kind of coordination they're in fact talking about. Of course, all of this still very early. Again, several injured rushed to the hospital. The extent of their injuries unknown. On the subway here in New York, you can see they are gathered here, the NYPD, expecting to hear from them now. Let's listen to the commissioner.
Thank you, John. So from the very minute this incident occurred, the mayor and I have been on the phone monitoring the situation constantly. We have worked with all of our agencies, the FDNY, NYPD, OEM, all of the agencies who have worked really hard together, and we continue to throw all of the city's resources at this situation. We've made all of the resources available, and we'll work with the Office of Emergency Management for any additional needs. I'm going to ask the Police Commissioner, Keyshawn Sewell, to speak to you and give you an update on the events of today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We're here to update New Yorkers about an active shooting incident that took place this morning inside the 36th Street subway station on the N line. I want to begin by assuring the public that there are currently no known explosive devices on our subway trains, and this is not being investigated as an act of terrorism at this time. We can also report that although this was a violent incident, reportedly we have no one with life-threatening injuries as a result of this case. This investigation is only hours old, so please note this information is subject to change. Just before 8:24 this morning, as a Manhattan-bound N train waited to enter the 36th Street station, an individual on that train donned what appeared to be a gas mask. He then took a canister out of his bag and opened it. The train at that time began to fill with smoke. He then opened fire, striking multiple people on the subway and in the platform. Again, we will describe him as an individual. He is being reported as a male black, approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall with a heavy build. He was wearing a green construction type vest and a hooded sweatshirt. The color is gray. At this time, we are working with our federal partners, where we are asking for the public's help. Anyone with information, videos, or photographs, no matter how insignificant they think that may be, is encouraged to call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. All calls are strictly confidential. I'd like to turn it over to the FDNY to give information about the victims. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. The governor would like to speak now. Governor Holt, my apologies. That's right.
Good afternoon. This morning, ordinary New Yorkers woke up in anticipation of a relatively normal day. They left their homes en route to school, en route to their jobs, and to a normal day, as I mentioned. That sense of tranquility and normalness was disrupted, brutally disrupted, by an individual so cold-hearted and depraved of heart that they had no caring about the individuals that they assaulted as they simply went about their daily lives. This individual is still on the loose. This person is dangerous. They're asking individuals to be very vigilant and alert. You'll get more reports on specificity as the day goes on. So this is an active shooter situation right now in the city of New York. I just got off the phone with the mayor. He's recovering well. He is monitoring. He's actively engaged in the situation. I wanted to let him know that the people of the entire state of New York stand with the people of this city, this community, and we say no more. No more mass shootings. No more disrupting lives. No more creating heartbreak for people just trying to live their lives as normal New Yorkers. It has to end and ends now. And we are sick and tired of reading headlines about...
Why does this feel like an episode of the Batman TV show?
It has to stop. I'm committing the full resources of our state to fight this surge of crime, this insanity that is seizing our city because we want to get back to normal. It has been a long, hard 2 years. That's what we crave, a sense of stability and normalcy. And this is what the mayor and I are going to continue to work toward. And I thank the partners, the brave people of the MTA, the first ones who had the sense, the drivers of the train, to leave the station and make sure no more victims could be hurt. The NYPD, FDNY, state police, everyone involved in this has one purpose, and that is to stop the insanity of these crimes. You'll hear it now from our fire department. I want to thank them for being there to help us diffuse a volatile situation. But we'll be giving continued reports as this day unfolds. Again, we ask everyone to be careful, be cautious, report what you see. It is likely that someone out there listening to this is going to help us, lead us to that individual. You have a description of what they're wearing. You know the details. But this is the day we pull together as New Yorkers, united in a common purpose to say no more. And that is what I'm going to continue to do as the governor of the state of New York, working with our local partners right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Good afternoon. This morning, the FDNY received reports of gunshot victims in the subway. Thanks to their quick response, we were able to treat 16 patients. 10 of those patients are suffering from gunshot wounds at this time, and 5 of them are in critical but stable condition in our local hospitals. Can you say that again? Yes, we have 16 total patients. 10 of them are suffering from gunshot wounds, and 5 of them are in critical but stable condition at this time. I'm going to pass it over to the MTA for an update on our subways.
Okay. First of all, we have to thank the NYPD and the FDNY and the whole team who've done so much to protect us and help immediately to recover from this situation. And I also need to acknowledge the MTA workers who had the foresight to immediately move it.
Bro, what y'all over there doing, man? Hello? Ruby.
Huh?
What y'all over there doing?
What's going on,
No, you tell me what's going on, man. What the hell y'all over there doing, bro?
Man, all I can tell you, man, black people doing white people crime shit, nigga.
Oh my! I swear to God, I'm sitting here listening to the governor and the fire chief and everybody talk about this shit right now, bro. Like when you called, that's what I was listening to. Like, come on, New York, what the fuck, bro?
All this happened because that whole anti-police thing. Those transit subways always was filled with cops. They had a movement: get the cops out the subway, get the cops out the subway, get the cops out the subway. There you go.
Hey, you better be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you might get that shit, bro.
Exactly. Man, I don't know what's going on with this generation, man. Now, lady, the 2 mass shooters were black. Man, we stood down low. We do white people crime shit, nigga. What the fuck?
When was the last mass shooter? What was the other one?
The Sacramento one.
Word? That was a black dude?
Yeah. That nigga came out of jail 8 years out of prison. The nigga came out a couple of weeks later. Nigga did the shooting, bro. God damn, bro. I'm like, damn it now. I get the workplace because we're doing it now. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, we I don't know. That's not our bag right there. We need to. What you say?
Yeah, man. But that's crazy. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, what you were saying, you had to say something.
That ain't our bag, yo. Mass shootings, that ain't our shit, man. Like, I hope we don't fall into a fucking a new trend of doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, bro. This motherfucker, they say he threw smoke bombs in the train. I think he threw a smoke bomb and then massacred a few things to start shooting people.
Yeah, I was listening, bro. That's crazy. As soon as I see a motherfucker put a gas mask on, I'm out, B. I'm out. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if you about to.
The train was in motion.
I'm moving to a different car. I'm running. I'm still getting away from this dude, yo. I don't know if you're trying to cosplay. This nigga don't look like no cosplayer. What the fuck you putting this gas mask on for? Man, let me get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he just start shooting, bro.
And they say like 5 people in critical condition, man. 10 people got. Well, they say 12 people got shot, and 5 of them ain't doing too good right now.
Yeah, man. That nigga's on the run.
And he got away. And you know what? You know, he gonna be on the run for a while because everybody gotta wear a mask in public.
Exactly. And then, I'm telling you, that wouldn't happen if they didn't take the police out of the subway like before. Get the cops out of the transit. Get the cops out of the subway. Get the cops out of the subway. Now what?
You ain't got nobody
Back then, when they,
now you ain't got nobody to look out for these suspicious ass motherfuckers like that.
Exactly. Because back then, they used to get arrested for theft of service. So the city downplayed like, oh my God, it's jumping the turnstile. It's not that big of a deal. You guys have nothing better to do. All those people, the DAs, everybody. Then we stopped arresting for jumping turnstile. There's some subway station I did a couple of times overtime. I'm standing there, somebody jump over the turnstile, somebody can play, oh, how come I have to pay? And he doesn't have to pay. I'm like, okay, can you jump over the turnstile? If you can, then fucking do it. I don't give a shit. You're not hurting me. So now, like, what the fuck? Like, now they voted the police out of the subway. They don't want the police to do anything because we're defunding, you take money from us, all this shit. Now this shit's trying to blow up in your face, nigga. New York City crime rate is 60% this year. It's only April, my nigga.
Wow.
On Friday, there was a birthday party, a 1-year-old birthday party. I guess the baby daddy wasn't invited. I don't know why. Nigga walked inside a birthday party and shoot his gun in the air, bro. I mean, when we chased them, we found them, and everybody's like, oh yeah, just all y'all to jump on this guy. Are y'all serious? And then the mother, the baby came out and was like, oh, y'all feel sorry for him? What about him? You were shooting inside the party, my 1-year-old birthday party, and y'all want to take pity on him? Everybody's like, he did what? Get his ass! Get his ass! Yeah, man. Dude, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, man. But I hope it's not new trends like you said, for real, man.
Yeah, we don't need to start doing that.
Niggas throwing smoke bombs and shit. I'm like, this nigga play way too much Call of Duty, my nigga.
I swear, yo. And where you get smoke bombs from, man? Where you get that shit from? You made that shit, or?
I mean, he could make it, or he could just like, I don't know, set some shit on fire. Cause you know what it is with New York City? That's the problem with New York City, Trap. Like, you could literally walk in New York City. You could literally walk down the street with a trash can in your hand, and nobody gonna say shit to you. They're like, oh, this motherfucker's crazy. I'm over here. He's over there. I'm minding my business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you might care a whole lot of shit, and nobody gives a fuck because New York City, everybody's in their own world. Like, I must get to point A to point B. Who knows? He might set some shit on fire on the train. We don't know yet. It's just smoke bombs. Like, nigga, you see some weird shit on the train, bro. You see motherfucking cows on the train.
Somebody said they saw him pull a device, yo. There are reports say that they saw him pull a device or something like it was a little handheld something, and then after that the train started filling with smoke.
I mean, at the same time too, smoke take a while to fill up. Somebody could be like, what the fuck is he doing? Somebody could have saw him and did something.
But that's what even made me think it really was like some kind of a smoke grenade, because the little bit of, because like I said, I was watching it when you called, so I ain't even see the whole thing yet. But like I saw like the thumbnail and the people, like when it was coming out the train, it was like the whole fucking car was full of smoke. Like, and like you say, how long did it take? Did it take a few minutes, and did people notice it, or was it like it happened so fast and the train was filled with so much smoke so fast, like nobody couldn't really react to that shit? Or I don't know. I happy I don't live in the city, man. Y'all be got too, huh?
Hello?
Yeah.
I just lost you for a minute there.
Oh damn.
Hello? You can hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. But I mean, it's sad, bro. It's fucking sad.
Shit, it really is. I mean, what the fuck you gonna do though, man? Motherfuckers is crazy.
I'm pretty sure they could have did some. It takes a while for smoke to take over. I mean, people could have saw him and did something.
I swear, yo. And then did they say what type of firearm he had, or the caliber or anything, or? Ruben.
You're breaking it really bad.
Oh, let me call you back. Let me call you back, bro.
Was on the platform, the R train, out of the station so it could carry people to safety. That was smart thinking. Right now, B service is suspended, W service is suspended, the D and the N and the...
Yo.
Yeah, hello?
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, I think the train takes forever to fill up. I mean, somebody could have saw him. Like, me, see, that's why I travel with my people. Somebody asks something like that dude pull out that piece of that smoke, I'm blasting it. Pow, 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 pow. You know? I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm dropping his ass. I'm like, nigga, I don't need a metal, nigga. Give me that detective shield, nigga.
Well, you know the average New Yorker ain't got no gun, man. Y'all make it so hard for people to own guns, man.
Hey, that's what me and Chris was talking about earlier. Chris was like, yo, imagine they were honestly decent and hardworking people who actually have possession of a firearm. That shit wouldn't have happened. Somebody would have put a hole in them already.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, it's so hard to be a legal gun owner in the state of New York, like especially in the city, like that shit.
Oh yeah. Let alone the city, bro.
And then especially on public trans, like you can't even hardly carry it. Even if you do got a license, you ain't got that license to conceal carry.
And meanwhile, criminals just like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna carry this shit.
Exactly. They gonna conceal carry anyway, and that's why they gotta jump the fucking turnstiles.
And I'm telling you, bro, New York City is getting crazy, bro. Getting crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, Travis, you could literally take a gun in New York City in the Bronx and shoot in the air. You know what it is? Reckless endangerment.
What?
You're not facing any other serious crime, bro. It's a misdemeanor. And then all you do, you might get arrested. They're like, you come to court on this day. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
That's New York City for you. You
That's
heard me,
wild.
right?
Yeah, that shit, man. Y'all about to be back in Wild Wild West days, man.
Yo, somebody said, oh, what's wrong with it? Does it have mental illness? I'm like, no, it doesn't matter whether it's mental illness or anything. That's some fucked up shit. Period. Like, I don't give a damn about mental illness. And, hey, by the way, that was one of Janine's friend who was just like, Asian chick. She's so like, because her man is a black dude.
Her man.
Black Lives Matter, my boyfriend is black, and all that speech and all that shit. And all of a sudden, she asked the most dumbest questions to me. The police me back on the train. I'm like, when you guys were the one that was protesting the train, keep the cop out of the transit train? She said, yeah. I'm like, well, that's what the fuck you get. You don't have protection no more.
Yeah, I don't want to patrol the subways
That's what the
now.
fuck happens. Nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. I do not want to patrol that stuff. They can keep that.
Yeah, y'all can keep it.
You got those gangsta rats? Nah.
Damn.
Bro.
Yeah.
New York City rats fights, bro.
I seen.
Deal with that shit.
I seen them motherfuckers that chase you.
What he said, Trap?
Them rats that chase your ass, bro.
Damn, I can hear a word you say. I don't know if it's my server.
You driving? Ruby.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Okay, then it's your service, nigga.
I'm in, what's it called? I'm in New York City.
Damn.
There's going to be antennas everywhere.
I know, right?
Lied to me about that 5G. They lied to me. Oh, I got a helmet. I think you should put one of your artwork on there, man.
What, a motorcycle helmet?
My motorcycle helmet?
Yeah.
It's a half shell. Like just the one for the top. I like that. I got it, but it gives me as a gift. Like I want it's all matted black. I was about putting some art onto it.
Ooh, that'd be hot, son.
Because that's why I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, I can do that for you.
If I have to ship it, you do it. I don't know. I just.
Yes, send that shit to me. I'll work on it for you.
Oh yeah, man. I'm here in traffic in New York, man. All day long in traffic, bro.
Sounds like you live in LA.
Oh man. So beside that, yeah, man. Beside that, how's the family doing, though, man?
Oh, everything good over here, man. I can't. Everything good over here. I'm gonna have some. Our local museum contacted me today asking if
So what you said?
I said my local museum contacted me today and asked me if I want.
It's your service, man.
Oh.
Yeah, time out. It's your service, cause I should be getting it's your phone.
It's your phone, man.
Hello?
You hear me?
I hear you now, cause I'm next to a cell tower right now.
See, so that's your service.
I take a picture of that shit right now next to. This the little pet cell tower, bro. It's been out of me.
But my the local museum in the. Hello.
Yeah, too cute, man.
Ruby, you hear me?
Hello.
Man, that phone call is going nowhere.
Suspensions and shuttle buses, and folks should check the website for latest. Obviously, it's a disrupted day, but a lot of the system is in fact running. I just want to say one thing on a personal note, which is on 9/11, I stood on 4th Avenue and watched people, New Yorkers, come back from that tragedy. And I thought I watched New Yorkers help each other and storekeepers walk out and give people water. That was the same thing we saw on the platform today. We saw New Yorkers in a difficult situation, an emergency, helping each other. That's the subway riders. That's who New Yorkers are. Every day they're showing people in the subway, which is our public space, that New Yorkers of all varieties can come together in small spaces and get along and create something bigger. That's what we remember in these emergencies, as well as the tragedy and the thought for the quick recovery of the victims. Is New Yorkers are incredibly resilient, just as they are in every emergency, and we thank them for what they've done, and we thank the governor and the mayor for their leadership in all of our recovery from COVID and from every one of these challenges.
This motherfucker want to talk about COVID and 9/11 and all other kind of shit. It ain't even got nothing to do with the fuck going on today, bro. Shit ain't got fuck the shit to do with goddamn subway bombers, nigga. Now I remember 9/11 and COVID. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro.
John DeVito from ATF is helping us with tracing efforts and investigation. He's the special agent in charge for New York City. We have the Brooklyn District Attorney, Eric Gonzalez, who is also here. And, of course, Chief Ken Corey from the department and First Deputy Commissioner Ed Caban. We'll start off with questions for the police department.
On the train, was the shooting on the train or on the platform? Was the suspect on the platform or in the train? And did it all happen in the 36th Street station or what happened down in 25th Street?
The suspect was in the train car. The shooting began in the train car.
Commissioner, can you give us some more detail exactly what happened in the car? Did the suspect say anything with the
So, as I stated before, we're only able to get limited information because of the investigation. As the train was pulling into the station, the subject put on a gas mask. He then opened a canister that was in his bag and the car filled with smoke.
He opened a canister. All right, bro. Sure appreciate you chilling in the studio. Give it to y'all next time. Peace.